Welcome to the Tech Show. I'm Sonia Gavankar, and this week Marquise Brownlee has tech to watch in 2022. We do a deep dive on bootleg masks, and of course another gadget tries to take my money. All that and more coming up on the Tech Show. Now it's time for the latest. According to a Bloomberg report, after Meta posted brutal fourth quarter earnings on Wednesday, CEO Mark Zuckerberg reportedly told employees that the way back to the top is video, due to an unprecedented level of competition from TikTok. Zuckerberg said in a recent earnings call that Meta would be zeroing in on Instagram Reels, its TikTok-like feature. Facebook's fourth quarter earnings showed the company's users shrunk for the first time in history. It lost roughly 1 million daily active users from the previous quarter. That's huge. In the recent earnings call, the company also reported losing $10 billion on its investments in the metaverse in 2021. Meta's valuation fell by nearly $240 billion, marking the biggest one-day wipeout of value in U.S. stock market history. Zuckerberg's net worth plummeted by roughly $30 billion. He'll still be okay, but still good to know. In a move to launch itself forward into 2005, the College Board has announced that the SAT is going digital, beginning in 2023 for international students and 2024 for the U.S. The digital test will also take less time, cutting from an average of 3 hours to 2. Organizers say that this will give test takers more time per question, and this new shorter reading passages section will cover a wider range of topics. More good news, calculators are now allowed on the entire math section, and students and educators should get scores back in days instead of weeks. Number 2 pencils will, of course, no longer be necessary. Representatives for College Board are optimistic that the changes will improve the test experience and make cheating more difficult. And the pilot program that ran in 2021 found that 80% of students who participated found it to be less stressful. I would definitely feel less stress taking the test in my pajamas with a calculator. YouTuber Handy Jang noticed that all of his buddies had bigger power banks than his. I'm not so happy with that, he writes. It bothered him so much that in the video he claimed he could not sleep. So Handy Jang decided to change that and build the biggest power bank of all time. Handy Jang put his DIY skills to test, welding a metal frame and making a 27 million mAh portable, I guess, charger bank. That's equal to around 900 normal-sized large power banks. Outfitted with 60 sockets, it could fully charge 5,000 smartphones with 3,000 mAh batteries. It can even charge up power banks, laptops, and electric bicycles. Just don't forget like a rope to pull around it so you can get it around town. Silliness. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
A Vivint smart home system with smart locks, lights, cameras, and more is the smartest way to protect your home and family. But we're not the only ones saying it. U.S. News & World Report named us the top home security system of 2019. Fast Company said we're opening the door to the connected home of the future. TechCrunch even called the Vivint smart home experience magical. Protect your home with the #1 smart home service provider in the U.S., Vivint Smart Home.
And right now, when you call 800-803-1337, we'll install your whole system for free.
The industry's premier kitchen and bath industry show is being held this week in Orlando, Florida. KBIS brings every aspect of kitchen and bath innovation together into one comprehensive value-filled experience. Joining us today is the host of the nation's most popular home improvement show and reigning Daytime Emmy Lifestyle Series winner, George to the rescue. George Oliphant is here to tell us about the hottest trends at the show. Hi, George.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's great to be here. It's great to be at KBIS, checking out all of the coolest and greatest things in the worlds of kitchen and bath.
What do you have for us that can help keep our kitchens in order?
Well, I've seen so many different things, and the thing that really, first thing that caught my eye was the Signature Kitchen Suite award-winning under-counter wine fridge with wine cave technology, which is amazing because it is going to protect your wine from the things that can damage it, which is vibration, light, and changes in humidity and temperature. Plus, it has a sommelier app, so your wine fridge is now smart. It can both categorize and catalog your wine by looking at the label, and then also remembering where you placed it. It will hold up to 41 bottles. It's got 2 separate zones, and it's very versatile. So if you're looking for stainless steel or panel ready, they have you covered. Another great thing that I saw, this was over at LG. It's their top control dishwasher with Quad Wash Pro, True Steam, and Dynamic Heat Dry. What's nice about this is that it's going to allow you, because of the 3 adjustable racks, to do a bigger load and less load of dishes. It's nice because it's going to get your glasses, your cutlery, your pots, your pans sparkling clean, dry, ready to be put away. I have 4 kids at home, so this is ideal for me. And last but certainly not least, I'm always looking for things that are environmentally friendly, and the Energy Star certified inverter heat pump water heater from LG is phenomenal. It is cutting edge, sustainable technology, which is very efficient alternative to electric resistance and gas water heaters. So you're going to save money and save the planet. So all of those things are great for any home.
Where can we find out more?
Definitely check out signaturekitchensuite.com and lg.com.
Thanks so much, George. We'll be back with more of the Tech Show in just a minute. Stay tuned. Busch Gardens Tampa Bay will open Iron Gwazi, the world's fastest and steepest hybrid coaster, on March 11th, with a special preview in February for annual pass holders. North America's tallest hybrid coaster takes thrills to new heights, plunging riders from a 206-foot tall peak down a 91-degree drop and reaching top speeds of 76 miles per hour. And we have Jonathan Smith, Vice President of Rides and Engineering at SeaWorld Parks, and Andrew Schaefer, Director of Design and Engineering at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. They're here to show us how awesome this ride really is. Hi, guys.
Hey, it's great to be here. How are you guys doing?
So I'm totally jealous that you're at Busch Gardens and we're not. Where exactly are you in the park?
We are on Iron Gwazi, which is North America's tallest and the world's fastest and steepest hybrid. We're actually 206 feet in the air right now, about to go down a 91-degree drop at 76 miles an hour. So here we go. Whoa! Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens Tampa. It is going to be opening to the general public on March 11th, and we'll be doing past member previews prior to that.
So what is it about hybrid coasters that are able to perform at these totally extreme angles?
A hybrid coaster is basically the evolution of your classic wooden roller coaster that transforms into a new modern product. A typical wood coaster has a wood stacked layered track. This is a steel, like I-beam or I-box style track. So you can create these new, unique, and exciting conversions, airtime elements that you can't do on a wood coaster track. So that's basically your basic differentiation. And we have extreme speed, 76 miles an hour, 206 feet tall. It is an amazing attraction. What'd you think of the ride?
You know, I love a thrill, and that includes roller coasters. This looks incredible, and I can't wait to go to Busch Gardens and ride it myself. Where do I find out more and maybe skip ahead in line?
You can go to buschgardenstampa.com and check it out. It's going to be fantastic. It is a once-in-a-generation, record-breaking roller coaster.
Thanks, guys. See you in Florida.
No, thanks for having us. Bye now.
Thank you.
The National Kitchen and Bath Association has just released its 2022 Design Trends Report, which found that COVID-19 and the pandemic has accelerated interest in and adoption of key trends such as integration of smart technology, multifunctional spaces, and nature-based design. And designer and contractor David Leon is joining us to explain how these trends are playing out in the latest home remodeling and construction projects. Hello, David.
Hey there. I've been installing kitchens and baths for over 20 years, and the most popular request I get is to upgrade the kitchen. And the easiest way to do that is with new appliances and by adding color. It can really change the look of a room. Samsung's bespoke appliances let you customize to complement your style by mixing and matching different colors and finishes. And this year, it's extended across more appliances, including Samsung's popular 3- and 4-door bespoke French door refrigerators. They'll be available in bold new colors like emerald green, sunrise yellow, clementine, and morning blue. Upgrade your bathroom with Toto's elegant Nexus Washlet Plus S550E one-piece toilet. It seamlessly connects to Toto's Nexus toilet and Washlet bidet seat with no visible hoses or cords. With Washlet, Americans shifted their daily ritual from wiping to washing. Its warm water cleansing, warm air dryer, and heated seat keep you clean and comfortable. Toto's Nexus Washlet Plus also offers 3 advanced bowl cleaning technology: pre-mist spray, Toto's high-performance tornado flush system, and Sophiantech nanotechnology. Going right to the source can help you save money on home improvement projects. Reflesso Interiors, an American company based both in the US and Italy, connects you directly to Italian manufacturers of kitchens, wardrobes, furniture, and lighting. Their extensive network gives you access to quality Italian goods at accessible prices for any project. Now, this is beautiful, sustainable, healthy, and delicious. The Natufia Smart Garden is fully automated, integrated garden in your home, offering unlimited and constant access to healthy, nutrient-dense fresh greens, herbs, and vegetables. You can easily grow 32 plants simultaneously.
Where can we get more information?
For more information on all these ideas, visit dailylounge.com. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
Hi, you guys. So a lot of you have been asking about my body wash routine. So I wanted to show you this amazing product, Olay Body Wash with Collagen.
Who?
What's that?
You said a lot of you have been asking, so I just was curious. Who?
Well, it's just an amazing product. It's made with vitamin B3 complex and collagen. And I swear, ever since I started using it, my skin has felt firmer and softer.
I know. I love that body wash. I use it every day. But just to clarify, nobody asked about your body wash, right?
No. I don't know why I always say that. I guess it just feels weird to bring something up if nobody asked.
Hey, it's not weird. You should feel comfortable talking about whatever you want, whenever you want.
Thank you.
Also, you have a lot of body wash in your hands, so what's the next move here?
Well, a lot of you guys have been asking about my shower routine.
Welcome back. It's time for Mask QC in this week's Health Tech. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recently updated its guidance on masks for the general public, now saying that people may choose to wear KN95 and K95 masks because they offer the best protection against COVID-19. But the agency stopped short of saying that people should opt for certain masks instead of others, saying that, quote, the CDC continues to recommend that you wear the most protective mask you can that fits well and that you will wear it consistently. Previously, the CDC did not recommend that the general population wear N95 masks or KN95s, fearing that a run on those higher quality masks would impact the supply in healthcare settings. The CDC now says shortages are no longer a concern. Now that we know which masks we should lean toward, we have to figure out how to identify a genuine one. The CDC claims up to 60% of KN95 masks sold in the United States are actually counterfeit, including those we've been ordering in bulk online. Several KN95 masks sold in the United States don't meet guidelines similar to those being set by the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, or NIOSH. But others don't make the cut. Proper KN95 masks are effective, but the less clear regulations and high demand have made it easier for knockoffs to slip through the cracks and make it into consumers' shopping carts, especially on third-party retailers like Amazon.com. While wearing a less than gold standard mask is better than no mask at all, it's important to know that you might not be getting the protection you think you're paying for. Here are a few smart steps that can help you avoid grabbing counterfeit masks. Look for the official stamp of approval. Proper N95 masks will be approved by NIOSH. The manufacturer should be on the CDC's approved N95 respirator list. There should be an approved label on the packaging and an approval number on the actual mask itself. Check the counterfeit list. If the mask you're eyeing appears on the CDC list of counterfeit respirators or its list of non-approved equipment, you have your answer. These masks have not met the NIOSH regulatory requirements for respiratory protection. If there are no markings at all on the filtering facepiece respirator, if there is no NIOSH TC approval number on the filtering facepiece respirator or headband, if you see no NIOSH markings, NIOSH should be stamped somewhere on it. If NIOSH is not spelled correctly, it's only 5 letters. It's not hard to mess up. If there are decorative details like fabric sequins or other add-ons, if there is a claim that it's approved for children, NIOSH actually doesn't approve any type of respiratory protection for children. If the filtering facepiece respirator has ear loops instead of headbands, all red flags. Additionally, if a KN95 mask claims to be approved by the CDC, it's fake. CDC through NIOSH does not approve KN95 masks or any other respiratory protection device certified for international standards, the agency states. One of the most significant ways we honor people who have made a difference is through statues. This week, on the heels of International Day of Women and Girls in Science, that's exactly what Olay, a leader in science in skincare, is doing. Here's more.
Women who work in STEM are behind life-changing scientific breakthroughs, but they often go unrecognized. In fact, only 10% of statues in America feature women. This lack of representation creates a vicious cycle. Women do not feel they belong in STEM careers, reinforcing the gender gap in these fields. Olay, with the help of Harper's Bazaar and Alyssa Carson, are working together to make a change.
I've been interested in space since I was little, but people didn't take me seriously. When I was 9, I met a female astronaut. She told me that she also fell in love with space at the age of 9. That's when I knew that if I worked hard, I could make my dream of traveling to Mars a reality. With Olay's help, now I get to help other girls be inspired by a role model of their own. This month, Olay dedicated a statue to Mary Golda Ross. When we think of space, we think of astronauts, but there are lots of other career paths. Without Ross's engineering work, my goal of traveling to Mars would not be possible.
Mary Golda Ross, a citizen of the Cherokee Nation, was a brilliant engineer and trailblazer who made lasting contributions to the U.S. aerospace industry. Ross worked on some of the most important technologies of the 20th century, including the Agena rocket behind me. She also contributed to NASA's Interplanetary Flight Handbook Volume 3, which detailed spacecraft flight paths to Mars and Venus. The first known Native American woman engineer, Ross dedicated herself to encouraging young women and Native students to pursue STEM.
With this statue, Ross's legacy will continue to inspire generations of young women. Olay and I are proud to help shed light on her work.
Learn more about the Mary Golda Ross statue and how Olay is helping to close the STEM gap by visiting olay.com/facethestemgap.
Now it's time for Take My Money, where this week we're upgrading that little label maker in your junk drawer.
The EBS 260 can print on just about any surface, including metal, glass, paper, textiles, including t-shirts and other porous materials, cardboard, shrink wrap, rubber, wood, and just about any other surface you can imagine. The printer has the capability to import PNG files to print logos and images. It can also print 1D and 2D barcodes. For precise positioning, the EBS 260 is equipped with a laser that allows the user to properly align the printer before beginning the next print. On a full charge, the battery will last for 16 hours of continuous operation. The printer can be programmed using the touchscreen, user web interface, or the offline interface, all included with the printer.
Okay, this is the kind of thing I love but have absolutely no use for. I mean, maybe somebody has a practical use for it, but I mean, it's kind of fun. I could impress my friends at parties. So EBS HandJet, go ahead and take my money. Oh, maybe this is a sign I don't actually need this, but I kind of want it. Thanks for joining us this week. Follow us at The Tech Show TV and join the conversation. Tech you later.